Fans are hurt. They know without Lamar, this roster looks ordinary, predictable, and without true leadership. Check out their reaction.
2 to 3 weeks. I will see y'all in 2 to 3 weeks because I'm not watching football.
Are their Super Bowl hopes over at this point?
Yeah, it's a wrap for the Baltimore Ravens. And this reminds me of the 2015 season where the Ravens led the league in guys on IR. This organization, it seems to happen to them every 10 years. In 2005, they were 6-10, double-digit loss year. It feels like it's their year, which is a real shame, right? Because Lamar Jackson, since he's become the full-time starter, has played at MVP level every single year. Lamar Jackson is the best regular season quarterback since prime Peyton Manning. He's that good. And when he starts and finishes a season, the Baltimore Ravens average a dozen wins. Yep. And the fact that they haven't gotten to a Super Bowl with him at the height of his powers is a travesty. What makes it even worse is what's going on around the AFC. Cincinnati Bengals, Joe Burrow, out for what we believe to be the rest of the season. The Kansas City Chiefs don't look like the Chiefs of old. It feels like there was an opportunity for them to rise up. But considering that Lamar is likely not going to play in Week 5 against the Houston Texans, considering they have a Week 7 bye, he likely won't play in Week 6 against the Rams, you could be looking at 1-5 going into Week 8. And if that's the case, then this season is a wrap. They're not competing for a division title. They're not making the postseason.
I'm not a fair weather fan, but that's like a fucking month. 2 to 3 weeks without Lamar. Oh, God, it just keeps getting worse. Ugh.
Super Bowl is done. This year is done. It's done. If I'm the Ravens, you got to consider blowing it up. And this Ravens fans is why you have to treat every year like it's your last year to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's true.
Because when the Ravens had the best defense in football, were 14-2, and had home field advantage, they should have beat the Chiefs then. Now everybody's hurt. So how in the world can you win anything this time around? The Ravens is done. Super Bowl is done. This year is done. It's done. If I'm the Ravens, you got to consider blowing it up. You have to consider.
What?
You have to.
Oh my
You have
goodness.
to.
Blow it up.
Keep Lamar, obviously. Keep Kyle Hamilton, obviously. Those young players on rookie deals, obviously. Madubuike, if he's healthy, obviously. Outside of that, Harbaugh, I feel like he's reached his ceiling. Todd Monken, I feel like he hit his head on the ceiling. That or I feel like he's hit his head on the ceiling. In what world, 2-5, can you have optimism about this Ravens team? 2 weeks. Shador Sanders turned down going to Baltimore. Everybody said, Acho, that's a backup mentality. Acho, you talking like a backup. I said, no, you can't play God. If Shador Sanders was a backup with the Baltimore Ravens right now, he'd probably be starting this week in Baltimore with Derrick Henry behind him, with Zay Flowers out wide, with DeAndre Hopkins out wide. Instead, Kevin Stefanski's still oscillating between starting Flacco or Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah.
This is why I said you can't play God, because you never know what's going to happen.
Say, bro, is he good? Yeah, he's all right. He's just a Ravens fan.
Damn, I hate to see the superstars of the league go down. I really thought it was more of a this game is out of hand. Lamar, sit down. I really thought that's what it was. I hate to see him go down, but, you know, glass half full. Cooper Rush, a damn good backup. You got 3 straight home games.
I hate even talking about injuries. It's the biggest threat to the game you guys played. It's just no fun. It's effectively do or die for this season.
Yeah.
You got to beat Houston at home, and I believe Cooper Rush, with a lot of help, will beat Houston at home. We all just want to see the stars star, and things happen that are so inexplicable that I don't know what to say. Is it the injury gods? Is it God above? I don't know.
The most important position is quarterback. Second most position is backup quarterback. So having Cooper Rush, that's a big deal right now. So if he is out 2 to 3 weeks, that's all you need is your backup quarterback to be in place for small little window. And Cooper Rush has shown over and over that he can handle the situation. So you hate to see Lamar go down, but I think they'll be all right with Cooper Rush.
I think the Ravens are in trouble. I'm worried right now, specifically because of that defense. You know, as a backup quarterback from experience, when you come in, it's great to have a good run game, and it's also great to have a good defense so that you can lean on that. Right now, Lamar is playing like one of the best quarterbacks in the league. But if they can get to that bye week and win one and get to 2-4, then they still have a chance. But if they go into the bye at 1-5, it might be game over for the Ravens this year early.
Damn. I hate to see.
If you are a fan of the Baltimore Ravens, I really do feel bad for you. I feel horrible for you. It was announced today that Lamar Jackson is going to be out for about 2 or 3 weeks with a hamstring injury. On top of that, your starting defensive tackle is going to be out for the rest of the season. And I'm not going to lie, your defense was already pretty bad. Like, y'all were allowing more points than y'all were scoring. And losing like such a key piece on your defense makes it even worse for you guys. It makes it that much worse. And I feel bad for you guys. Because if you take it back to the offseason, you got signed Jair Alexander, and everybody's expecting y'all to be this great team, lockdown defense, great offense, all of this. And the offense was amazing. Y'all have one of the best offenses in the NFL. The defense is where things start to fall off at. Whether it be play calling, coaching, the players not being as good as you think they are, whatever it may be that you want to attribute to this lack of success, it was bad. And the Ravens are 1-3, and they so far have not looked good. And I'm not going to lie to you, bro. With Lamar being out for 2 or 3 weeks, your starting defensive tackle being gone, I think we can confidently kind of just mark them out of the contender list. Let's just go ahead and say this isn't the Ravens' year again.
Baltimore once relied on Lamar's improvisation. Without him, the offense feels broken, stiff, and painfully predictable. The Texans' matchup looms. Betting markets flipped instantly. Ravens went from favorites to underdogs. That tells the story. Cooper Rush named starter, but fans already question his arm talent, confidence, and poise under real pressure. The locker room energy has shifted. Leaders uncertain. Coaches scrambling. Every practice feels heavier without their quarterback. Injuries compound the problem. Roquan Smith banged up. Marlon Humphrey sidelined. Ronnie Stanley missing. Baltimore looks depleted everywhere. This is not the Ravens team fans expected. Instead, it feels fragile, shaky, and ripe for collapse. Critics point fingers at coaching. Harbaugh called uninspired. Coordinators lacking creativity. Nothing clicks without Lamar's unique dual threat. Fans voice anger. Social media erupts. Baltimore suddenly looks like a franchise spiraling, not a contender anymore. Fantasy football impact is brutal. Zay Flowers' production crashes. Derrick Henry facing stacked boxes. Owners already scrambling. Across the AFC North, rivals smell weakness. Bengals climbing, Steelers steady, Browns circling, Ravens sliding further behind. Press conferences add no comfort. Harbaugh's words fall flat, tone exhausted, every question answered with vague uncertainty. Whispers grow louder. Lamar could miss multiple weeks, maybe more, and fans know each loss shrinks playoff hope. The Ravens' identity has disappeared, offense reduced to handoffs, defense battered by injuries, a proud franchise losing direction. Without Lamar, this team feels exposed, broken, and ordinary. Fans know reality. Their season could collapse completely. As always, thanks for stopping by.